Thanks, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Kirsch, welcome. Thank you for coming before the
Thank you,
committee
Senator.
today. Currently, as U.S. Attorney for the Northern District of Indiana, I'd like to ask you a question about your current job. Gun violence is an epidemic in this country. On average, more than 100 Americans are killed each day by gunfire, 40,000 per year. In the city of Chicago, there have been more than 3,600 people shot just this calendar year. According to the city's gun trace report in 2017, quote, the majority of illegally used or possessed firearms recovered in Chicago are traced back to states with less regulation over firearms, such as Indiana and Mississippi. The 2017 report found that Indiana alone was the source of 21% of all of Chicago's recovered crime guns. We know that there is a pipeline of gun trafficking from the northern reaches of Indiana to Chicago. The reason is that the state of Indiana has a gun show loophole in effect. That means private sellers at gun shows in Indiana can sell weapons without first conducting an FBI background check of the buyer. The problem of gun trafficking between the area that you represent as U.S. Attorney in Indiana and Chicago is pervasive. Last week, 2 men were indicted in the Northern District of Illinois for allegedly trafficking handguns from Indiana to Chicago. On October 6th, an Indiana man was charged with allegedly selling dozens of guns in Chicago that had been purchased at Indiana gun shows. In August, an Indiana man was sentenced in the Southern District of Indiana for dealing unlicensed firearms after he sold over 320 guns at Indiana gun shows without conducting a single background check on any purchaser. Mr. Hirsch, I'm sure you're well aware, these guns that are purchased at gun shows in volume end up on the streets of Chicago, killing and injuring many innocent people. On September 3rd, you issued a statement in which you said, quote, my office is committed to focusing investigative and prosecutorial efforts on reducing gun violence in northern Indiana. Our coordinated effort with the Northern District of Illinois proves that state borders do not save criminals from aggressive prosecution. You went on to say, we are working together to focus our resources on reducing violent crime and violence due to illegal firearms on both sides of the state line. My question is this. During your 4 years as U.S. Attorney in the Northern District of Indiana, what did you actually do to prevent Indiana's gun shows from being the source of a pipeline of gun trafficking into the city of Chicago?
Senator, as United States Attorney, I faithfully apply the law and I prosecute cases under 18 U.S.C. 922 and other cases involving other statutes applicable to gun crime. I prosecute approximately 200 gun cases a year, which is significant for the size of our office. I work closely with the Northern District of Illinois and my counterpart there, John Lausch, on initiatives in prosecution matters. Of course, Senator, it would be inappropriate for me to comment on policy matters as a judicial nominee.
No. Not asking you about policy. I'm asking you about your record. What have you done? Have you prosecuted any gun show abuses such as I've described?
Senator, we prosecute, and I have prosecuted multiple straw purchase cases, including cases where guns are recovered in Chicago. I've prosecuted RICO cases of homicides on the south side of Chicago. We aggressively prosecute these cases. Although I'm a believer in the Second Amendment, we aggressively prosecute violent crime that occurs in northern Indiana and also that occurs in northern Illinois.
Would you be, I went through your record and I tried to review it carefully, but I may have missed it. Would you be willing to provide us with some evidence of those prosecutions, just indications of the types of cases that you've prosecuted against those who have abused this lack of background checks at gun shows?
Senator, my office has issued numerous press releases where we've indicated, where we've prosecuted specifically straw purchase cases.
Good. But could you send me a summary of that?
Yes, Senator.
Okay. Can I ask one more question? Did you watch the George Floyd video?
Yes, Senator.
And I asked your predecessor the same question a few weeks ago. What did you think about it?
Senator, I think anytime anybody is killed, it's extraordinarily tragic. I read the Chicago Tribune every day, Senator, and I think it's tragic.
I won't hold that against you.
Senator, it would be as in my role. I'm the United States Attorney, so in my role, it would be inappropriate for me to prejudge facts or prejudge the investigation. Investigations are being carried out in Minnesota by the U.S. Attorney's Office, by state and local law enforcement.
Please, I'm not asking you to comment on that case or prosecution. I'm asking as a American lawyer, prosecutor, defense attorney, when you saw that 8 minutes and 46 seconds, what did you think?
Senator, any killing in the United States is tragic. It's tragic.
Well, let's get into this a little more. This involved an African-American man who was killed on the streets of Minneapolis. Did you draw anything from that fact?
Senator, I can't, as the United States Attorney, I can't comment on an ongoing investigation that's being conducted right now.
I'm going to get to this some way or another. Do you think we have an issue when it comes to race and law enforcement in America?
Senator, I think racism exists in America, and I think that's abhorrent.
Have you ever, I know you have, so I'm going to let you put it on the record, have you ever prosecuted police abuse?
Yes, Senator, I have as United States Attorney. Senator, I have indicted doctors, lawyers, I've indicted college professors, I've indicted accountants, I've indicted police officers as the United States Attorney. I have.
I read about the Elkhart case. Was there any other example? Police abuse?
Senator, I have indicted other police officers. Yes, I have. Some of those cases are still ongoing. It would be improper for me to comment on the litigation, but the answer is yes, I have indicted other police officers in addition to the Elkhart police officers.
Thank you.